Alright, let's start. Good afternoon. The Supreme Court en banc, during its special session today, March 18, 2025, acted on the following matters. In the case of Rodrigo Roa Duterte and Senator Ronald De La Rosa versus Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin et al. The Supreme Court noted without action the motion for reconsideration filed by former President Rodrigo Duterte and Senator Ronald De La Rosa regarding the court's denial of their prayer for the issuance of a temporary restraining order. The court ordered respondents to personally file their comment on the new matters raised in the supplement to the petition filed by petitioners within a non-extendable period of 10 days from receipt of notice. Next, in the consolidated petitions for the writ of habeas corpus of former President Duterte, the court received the consolidated compliance with its March 13, 2025 resolution filed by Department of Justice Officer in Charge Undersecretary Nicholas Felix T., who was authorized to represent respondents in this case, considering the recusal of the Office of the Solicitor General. The court directed petitioners Sebastian, Veronica, and Paolo Duterte to personally file a traverse in response to the consolidated compliance within a non-extendable period of 5 days from receipt of notice. A copy of the available pleadings may be downloaded in the public pleading section of the Supreme Court website.
Ano pong ibig sabihin nitong kailangan pa pong sumagot ulit nito nga pong kampo ni Senator Bato, ni Kitty Baste and Congressman Pulong Duterte?
Well, in habeas corpus cases, if a preliminary citation is issued, meaning the writ of the habeas corpus is not filed, but instead the court requires them to show cause, then the court can also require the respondents, the other side, the petitioners, to also respond to the compliance. So it's just really a responsive pleading in the case of habeas corpus cases.
Ma'am, para po ba mas malawak pa pong ma-discuss o matalakay? Ganun po ba, ma'am?
Well, definitely, because so there's a show cause order explaining them why the court should not issue the writ of habeas corpus. So, syempre, my explanation. They would also like to see the side of the other side in response to the allegation specifically said in the compliance.
So that's what traverse is.
Yeah, a traverse is a responsive pleading. Yes, it's usually used in cases of habeas corpus.
Judicial action by the entire court?
Yes, the en banc. They had a special session today.
Siguro theoretically lang or ano pa, parang kasi ano po ba yung magiging processes if ever kung mag-grant, paano po ba yung process noon? Dadaan po ba sa Court of Appeals or parang diretso na yon na mapapabalik si former President Duterte?
We don't know what the court's going to do, so we just have to wait for this traverse pleading to be filed first, and let's see what the court will do.
So maraming
there are
options.
Yes, there are many scenarios that can occur.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, para lang po clear, requiring a party to comment doesn't mean granted or denied yung writ of habeas corpus.
Yes. So, when the court asks the party to comment or to respond, it does not mean that it either granted or denied the petition or the prayer.
Ma'am, posible ba ito na yung last stage for the habeas corpus kapag nagpasa na sila ng traverse? Or meron pang baka hingi na naman ng court yung other side?
We'll just have to wait for the court's action. There are many other, scenarios that could happen, depending on the pleading and what they allege. Okay? There.
Uploaded na po yung comment ng government?
If it's not uploaded yet, we will do that. Yes. Yes, ASAP. Okay?
Any order from insurgents recusal? So how did the court take it? Decision?
I believe the court just noted it. And there was in the compliance filed by the DOJ, they just manifested that they're the ones who are authorized to represent the respondents in this case. So,
Is that unprecedented or has it happened before?
oh, that I'm not sure, sir. I'm not that old yet.
So, ma'am, yung ganon, authorized na sila ni Executive Secretary, so parang wala nang question, they can represent the government, wala nang any action needed from the Supreme Court to
Yes.
recommend.
Yes.
Kapag merong kang gustong kalabanin, yung kalaban mo na yan, kapag yan ay sinaktan mo, siguraduhin mo malulumpo yan. At hindi na makakatindig yan. Dahil pag nakatindig yan, abangan mo ang buwelta niyan. Abangan mo ang revenge niyan.
Sinabihan ko rin talaga sila, really, I truly want a trial because I want a bloodbath talaga. Napakaliit na amount ang 150 million. So bakit kami magnanakaw ng 150 million? Ang nakawan sa gobyerno, billion-billion. So, of course, ginamit nila ako para manalo sila. Obviously, hindi nyo makita yung survey. Tinanong kita kanina, sino ang appointing authority? Yusek ng ASEC, anong sagot mo? Secretary. Hindi mo alam. Nakita kita, sumagot. Camera. Sabihin mo sa kanila, relax lang, may hangganan ng lahat. There will be a day of reckoning for all. Pagdating niya na dun, ako pa rin yung presidente ng impyerno. So, you may try to destroy me. You can skin me alive and throw my ashes to the wind. But let it be known, you will find me unbound.
Sa kabila ng aking mga naging pahayag ukol sa planong impeachment sa mga nakaraan na buwan, ang tanging masasabi ko na lamang sa puntong ito ay God save the Philippines. Bukod dito, nais ko na lang ipaabot ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa mga kababayan na patuloy na nagdarasal, sumusuporta, nagtitiwala, at patuloy na nagmamahal sa akin. Manalig kayo dahil sa taong bayan ang tagumpay. Syukran.